Is a second? This question may seem weird because it's such a basic unit of time. It's a pretty short amount of time, right? That's all there is to it? Well, that's technically true. It's a unit of time. But what actually is a second from a physics perspective? Well, that's what we're going to have a look at in this video, so stay tuned. As stated before, the second is the SI unit for time, but its definition has been a long time in the making. Before any sort of formal timekeeping, a second was defined as a portion of the day, 1/60th of 1/60th of 1/24th of a day. However, this was quite problematic as a day length changed throughout the year or even over the course of many years. Many clocks were invented throughout the years by many famous scientists, including Christian Huygens and Tycho Brahe, in order to keep track of it. These clocks didn't define the second, though, only acted as a way to measure it. By the 1940s, the second was officially defined as 1 over 86,400 of a mean solar day. By that time, clocks had become much more advanced and accurate, so it was decided to redefine the second. In 1956, the second was redefined to be 1 over 31556,925.9747 of the tropical year for 1900, which would deviate very little over long periods of time due to the accuracy of the recent clocks. But this was still dependent on the motion of the planet, which was subject to change over long periods of time. In 1967, a new definition was made for the second, which matched the old length of time, but was no longer arbitrary. It was defined as 919263177 periods of radiation of a cesium-133 atom at 0 degrees Kelvin. This is known as the atomic clock or atomic second and is still used today. So now we know what a second is, but what does it measure? Time, right? Well, what is time? That may be a philosophical question to some, but in a physics sense, it's how much distance there is between two states separated by the time dimension. If you think of time as a spatial dimension, this makes sense. Time is a flowing stream of reality and continuity that transitions the universe from one state to the next. Thinking of time as the distance between two states in which things are allowed to happen will make many equations easier to conceptualize in future videos. It's very difficult at first, but it makes much more sense in the long run. When writing seconds in a physics scenario, it is written as a lowercase s, as is shown here. As always, the second can have modifiers to change its order of magnitude. For example, 1 gigasecond, aka 1 billion seconds, is equal to about 31.7 years. You probably already know quick conversions for time. 1 second is 1/60th of a minute, 1/3600th of an hour, and so on. Because time is so fundamental to the universe, it will appear in almost every equation or unit that we look at in the future, so make sure you understand it well here and watch those videos too. If you want to see those and learn more about physics, be sure to check out my playlists and stay tuned and subscribe. Thank you for watching.